Hey, good morning. It is Tuesday, and I'm here to share a couple of tips with you. We've had a ton of snow here in Idaho. In fact, I read an article yesterday saying that we've had record snow, and so it's been really fun. It's been really beautiful, and I'm actually one of those crazy people that love it. I love the whiteness, the beauty. It is fantastic. However, with all this whiteness comes shoveling. And with shoveling often comes some pain and discomfort. And my family and we have a couple of neighbors that we help shovel sidewalks and driveways and all that kind of stuff. And so we've had a lot of opportunity to shovel some sidewalks. And in fact, yesterday my son and we did about 3 of them. Anyways, it's awesome and I love to be able to help, but this morning I'm feeling really sore. So I wanted to share some oils that I'm using to help give some relief to some of that soreness that comes from shoveling snow, because we have a ton of it. And I see my friend Cindy is on here. Yay, thank you for joining. Usually there's Emily. Usually one of the first things that I go to oil-wise for pain relief is Deep Blue. This is an awesome blend of essential oils that help with pain, with discomfort. It smells a lot like an Icy Hot or a Bengay, but because it's got essential oils, it's going to work to support the body. So this is my number one go-to, and it does come in the rub or the oil, and it also comes in a roller. My favorite personally is the rub because it's so easy to use. I can just put some on my hand and just rub it on my back, rub it on my shoulder, wherever it is that I'm hurting. And there are a couple of other oils that I want to point out, so that if maybe you're not a fan of the Deep Blue smell, there's some others that you can try. One of them that I really like for tight muscles is an oil called marjoram. This is marjoram, and this is an amazing muscle relaxant. It's great for muscle spasm and just that sore muscles. And what I like to do is I'll put a drop or two in my hand with a little bit of this fractionated coconut oil, and I will use that to rub into my muscles. I especially really like it on my neck and on my shoulders when it feels really, really sore and tight. Another one that I like to use for pain and is a lemongrass, and we've actually kind of called this one the poor man's Deep Blue. It's a really inexpensive oil, but again, this is another one that works great for pain. I see that Emily likes marjoram too. It is awesome and it smells really good. I really, really love it. So lemongrass is another one to add. And then really quickly, I'm going to share 3 more and then something else that I always do. Okay, so peppermint. Peppermint is another great one that you can use for pain and soreness. And the beauty of peppermint is that it gives you that really cool, tingly feeling, so you feel like something's working. And it's really cool. So when your muscles do feel really hot and tight, the peppermint can cool it. Another great thing about peppermint is I've heard it called a driver, meaning that you can put other oils on, put peppermint on the top, and then the peppermint will help to drive those oils in. So often if I have sore muscles, something that I will do is I'll take the Deep Blue and I'll rub the Deep Blue first. And then what I'll do, because I love my frankincense so much, and this is another great one that's great for inflammation and pain, and then I'll put frankincense on top of it. And then what I'll do is then add the peppermint on top. And so you've got the peppermint driving all 3 of those oils in. And then if you want to get really fancy, grab one of your rice bags and put a little bit of heat on it, and it works amazing. Anyways, that's another great way for pain. And then another one, wintergreen. This is straight wintergreen. This is something that is in the Deep Blue rub, but this is specifically for pain. It's almost like it's like 99% methyl salicylate, so it does help with pain. It's amazing. Okay, so something else that I love to do, especially at night when I'm feeling like my muscles are really tired, they're sore, I've worked really hard physically through the day, is I love to use the Epsom salts and do an Epsom salt bath. And so usually what I'll do is I've got 1 cup of Epsom salts, and then my 2 favorite oils that I like to put in this for a nice relaxing bath for muscles is Aroma Touch. This is a massage blend. And then also lavender, which is really, really calming. And so usually what I'll do, in fact, this is just I just bought a new bag of Epsom salts. And so I've got 1 cup of Epsom salts, and usually what I do is I'll do about 5 drops, 2, 3, 4, 5, if the more comes out, that's okay. The more the merrier a little bit. And then lavender. And this combination is fantastic for muscles, and I love it too because it smells really good. Some of the oils that are in Aroma Touch, just to kind of give you a heads up of what is in here. So cypress. Cypress is awesome for circulation. It gets things moving in the body. And then you got your peppermint that we talked about that works as a driver. It's a great natural anti-inflammatory. Basil. So basil is an oil that my husband actually used a lot in his office for muscle spasm and tightness. So if you're having muscle spasms, basil is an awesome oil for that. And then the marjoram, we talked about that one, is a natural relaxant. Grapefruit, and then the lavender. So both of those are going to be very cleansing and very calming to the body, which is exactly what you want after you've been through a lot of stress and your muscles are working and trying to process everything that's going on. You want to give your body oils that are going to help it to be able to relax and work through it. So then after I add the oils, I just kind of shake it up, and it smells really good. And then at the end of the day, when you're ready for a nice warm bath, just take these, dump it in your bath, turn it up hot, and just relax. And take the time to really take time for gratitude for all the things you were able to accomplish, the things you were able to do, and for the opportunity to have such an amazing body that knows how to heal itself, and for the opportunity to have amazing essential oils that will help support your body and to help getting you feel better. I know that when I use the essential oils, I will wake up in the morning feeling better, and I will feel like my body was able to process through the work that I went through. And then, as always, I cannot really have a tip-off Tuesday without talking about the lifelong vitality, especially when we're talking about something like a lot of shoveling, physical labor, working really hard. Excuse me. Lifelong vitality. This is an amazing product to help support the body through pain and inflammation and just overall good health. So anyways, I hope that is helpful, and as you are out shoveling and you're out and about and you're doing good in your world, that you remember to put these essential oils to use and know that you do have them and they're available to you. So open up those bottles, put them in your bath, put them in coconut oil, put them on your body, because they are amazing. And if this was beneficial, feel free to share it. If you have questions, please comment below. I would love to answer any questions that you have. Anyways, thank you, and we'll see you next Tuesday for our Tip-Off Tuesday. Thank you.